Yeah.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Irene Ongari. I'm one of the nursing students, and I'm here to interview you and have a health teaching plan with you and discover some of your learning opportunities, the challenges, and some of your strengths and weaknesses throughout this teaching plan. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Before we move forward, I would like to notify you on a couple of things. Like, how would you like me to address you throughout this interview?
My name is Delapo.
Nice to meet you, Mrs.
My
Dolapo.
pleasure.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Lapo. So, before we go ahead, I would like to point out some of the things that we'd like to discuss in this interview before we get started. I would like to seek your permission during this interview to take some notes, if it's fine with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much. The other thing I would like to inquire from you, what is the best language of communication that you prefer me to use throughout the interview?
I would prefer English language, yeah.
Good, that works best for me. In addition to that, I would like to inquire about your consent concerning the interview.
Okay.
If it's fine with you, is it okay for you to sign me a consent form?
Yeah, what's the meaning of that?
The consent form means you're accepting for this interview to take place.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
So I'll give you the consent form at the end of the interview if it's fine with you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. The other thing I wanted to bring forward is about the confidentiality bit. This interview, whatever we discuss, is going to be held confidential between me and you. Nothing will leak out in terms of information, okay?
Okay.
I just want to let you know about it. Okay, that being said, I'll go ahead with the interview. Mrs. Tolapo, I'd like to ask you a few questions and I'll need your response. In case you need any clarifications about any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me, okay?
Okay.
What does your health mean to you?
Health basically means like when everything is balanced, like emotionally, physiologically, spiritually, you know, and when you know yourself that things are okay, that's what I mean health to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You spoke about spirituality and like what do you mean by your spirituality?
Yeah, like because I'm a Christian and I think it's a way of life for me too, so it's part of my heart. Yeah, so.
Okay, that's good to learn. Do you believe there's something that you can do today to improve your health?
Yeah, maybe like discussing on maybe physical exercise and diet, because I'm really struggling with that a lot. And with my medical diagnosis of diabetics, like I think I need to work on my diet. Yeah, so.
So speaking of that, like I would like to kind of clarify this. What type of diabetes, like do you know what type of diabetes you are? Because we have type 2 diabetes and we have type 1 diabetes. So what kind of diabetes do you have?
Type 1 diabetes, yeah.
Okay. Do you know, in a simple nutshell, can you just explain to me what it means or what you understand about it?
Yeah, that is like when the diabetic, when they too much of sugar and it's insulin dependent, because I have like oral insulin. Yeah.
Oh, that's good to learn. That's good to learn. So, are there any specific goals that you'd want to achieve as an individual in order for you to become healthy or to kind of like prevent the illness from worsening?
Yeah, I just want to maintain like an optimal level of health, like I told you before.
Yeah.
Physical exercise and diet. You know, how to be okay emotionally, because I got divorced like 3 years ago, so that issue is still bothering me right now. So yeah.
Okay, that brings me to another question. Like in terms of your mental health, like are there some issues that you think are personally hindering your ability to become healthy?
Yeah, because I think a lot.
Illness?
Yeah, because I think a lot about my relationship with my husband. I got 2 kids. I couldn't see them, so. It's really sad and mind-breaking for me as a woman. Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh. So I would like to assure you that I'll do the best of my ability to take care of you and offer you the best information to help you through and walk you through this journey of health promotion. Okay. And also like through my teaching plan, I would kind of like you to let me know what are some of the things that you don't understand throughout our interview, and some of the things that you need clarification. Please don't hesitate to let me know so I can kind of expand more a little bit about them.
Okay.
So speaking of that, what are some of your short goals in achieving that healthy life?
My short goals right now is having like to be balanced like emotionally, you know, not fully balanced, but at least, you know, get to that level when you don't really think like of what that will affect you emotionally for me from doing my daily activities. And then food wise, maybe getting out to cook my own meals because I don't know how to cook. You can give me a program that can do that for me. Getting like a food guide or something like that because I don't know how to access that as I just came to Saskatoon 3 months ago.
Okay. I'll do my best to help you through this entire process, but like I said, it needs your cooperation towards the client, okay?
Okay.
So I would like to talk more about the diet because given the fact that you have a history of diabetes,
Yeah.
right? I would like to talk more about the exercising, like health preventive measures generally, like exercising. How much exercise do you see yourself doing in a day or in a week?
I don't do exercise at all. Yeah, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, exercises is one of the recommended things to a healthy life.
Okay.
So ideally, you know, according to latest research, it recommends 20 to 30 minutes of exercises. So if you could get yourself started, like it might not be instantly, it takes some time for your body to adjust. But if you get yourself started maybe once a week, you could have 20 to 30 minutes of exercises, though the recommended is 20 to 30 minutes. 2 to 3 times a week, okay?
Okay.
And I'll try to do my best and see how best I can help you through that, okay?
Okay.
Then the other thing I wanted to discuss that I think is really captivating with your health and your illness, your diabetes, is healthy eating. So what do you understand by healthy eating?
Healthy eating is when you're like eating like a balanced diet. Yeah.
That's good to learn. So what are some of the things that you eat as a person that you think could affect your health, your healthy lifestyle?
Yeah, I eat French fries like 3 times a day, and then I have like coffee with like 7 sugars and 7 cream. I also eat a lot of sugary pudding. Yeah, I like sugar a lot, so yeah.
So I would like to throw more light about your diet. Having clarified some of the things that you are kind of incorporating in your diet. So sugar is one of the key number factors to your diabetes, okay? So one of the things that you could do, you could cut down on the sugar intake, try to minimize the fact that you have diabetes. If you could do without sugar, it's not easy, but if you could kind of like adapt to the situation and see how best you can work through it, right?
Okay.
And also the other thing I would like to encourage you is try to minimize taking saturated foods because these foods predispose you to so many illnesses. Diabetes is one of them. Cardiovascular diseases, that I mean things like hypertension, things like heart attack. So ideally I would recommend you have a healthy balanced diet, incorporate as many fruits you could have in your diet and try to drink a lot to rehydrate your body too, okay?
Okay. But the problem is like, how am I supposed to find, okay, this is the amount I'm supposed to eat now. Now this is the portion of fats, this is the amount of carbohydrate, this is the amount of... Am I supposed to know that, you know?
Oh, I'm glad you addressed that or you brought it forward. So one of the things that I'll do, I'll set up a teaching plan with you and work out on a diet that really works out best for you and provide for you the simple meals that you could incorporate in a diet that are relatively cheaper. I don't know about your socioeconomic status. Are you able to afford some of these foods?
Yes.
Yeah. So in any case, like we'd sit down with you because I need your cooperation too. We make a plan in relation to the food guide on what is recommended and I'll walk you through each and every step. Like having notified me about your socioeconomic status, if you can afford these foods, I'm glad to hear about that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we could work out something very well that could work out in the best of your interest. Okay? So in addition to that, I'd like to kind of like, about your oral health, I'd like to kind of expand more about your oral health and your hearing and vision. Like, are there some things that you'd want to bring to my attention?
Well, my hearing is not that good because I had like a surgery like August, so I'm still in the healing process, so I couldn't really hear with my left ear well. I'm just managing, and then my vision, I can't see at night, so yeah.
Oh, okay. I see you put on like contact glasses. You put on glasses, so I think that is one of the things kind of correct your vision, right? If
Yes.
I got that right.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good to hear. And you addressed something about your hearing. Can you help me clarify more about that? I didn't hear that so well. About your hearing?
I can't hear very well with my left ear.
Mm-hmm.
I had a surgery.
Oh, what was the surgery about?
It was called tympanomastectomy, like
Mhm.
just the removal of the bone, damaged bone, ear bone,
Mhm.
and because I have some growing in my that block my eardrum inward, so
Mhm.
they have to remove some growths.
Okay.
So it's the side effect of the surgery is decreased hearing.
Mhm.
So yeah.
I'm glad that was corrected.
Mhm.
So does it still affect you that you can't hear so well? Like
I
the
can
information that
hear,
is
but
being
not
passed on?
as much as, with the hearing without surgery.
Oh, okay.
You know,
That's
yeah.
good to learn. That's good to learn. What are your strengths and areas of improvement as an individual?
My strength is like I'm not a good smoker,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also like my weakness is I'm struggling with my diet and my physical activity,
Mm-hmm.
and also with my diagnosis. So I my weakness is that too, and I really want you to help me with that.
Mm-hmm. Change, adapting to change is a gradual process.
Mhm.
So I assure you that I'll do everything in my power to help you through this journey.
Okay.
And with your cooperation, I'm sure we shall be able to accomplish all the goals.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
What do you think are your biggest challenges?
My biggest challenges is with my body image, I'm
Mhm.
diabetics, and then I'm kind of obese, overweight, so I don't know, that body image is affecting me in the community.
Yeah.
It's giving me a little bit of depression as well.
Mm-hmm. So speaking of your body image, like you spoke about your body image, is
Mhm.
there something that you could do to kind of like help you through your body image that you think would kind of improve your health and so that you don't feel left out in the community?
I think maybe I can join a group of people that I will base that we can talk about situations and how they cope with different issues,
Mhm.
and then I can learn from them, and then they can learn from my experience and how I handle stuff. So that would be a good.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good to know. So last but not least, what obstacles have you encountered in the past when you're learning new information?
The problem is, acquiring information is a very big problem.
Mhm.
And how to access it. How am I supposed to know the information between A and B is right? So,
Mhm.
and also I don't have access to internet. So, if you give me a website to check it, like to see how those read research on how exercise works, am I supposed to read it without internet? I just got it a week ago,
Mhm.
and I don't know where to access those internets, to subscribe.
Okay, there are a couple of options that you could do to improvise and diversify your area of learning. So you don't have to necessarily get all the information through internet.
Mhm.
Like I said, I'm gonna give you my contacts,
Mhm.
so we could have another chat or a lengthy chat about your preventive health promotion measures or health preventive
Mhm.
measures. The other thing I would encourage you to do is, since you clarified that your mode of communication is English,
Mhm.
so try to make some brochures that are in simple English
Mhm.
that you could actually understand
Mhm.
to help you walk through, that
Yeah.
you could actually understand to kind of help you perceive the information.
That would be
okay?
great.
Yeah. Other than that, I've come to the conclusion of my interview with you. I hope we shared enough communication. I hope you learned a lot.
Yes,
I
I
would
do.
like to thank you so much for having given me this opportunity to interview you and having signed the consent form
Okay.
for me. And I would like to find out from you if there are any questions that you'd like me to address by any chance.
No question at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everything is addressed.
So anyways, in any case you don't have any questions, I'll still hand over my card to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's my contact. You could contact me anytime in case you need any questions that need clarification.
Okay.
Feel free to contact me at any time.
Okay.
And this is my consent form too.
Okay.
I would ask you kindly to sign my consent form, please.
Okay, thank you.
I'll give you a copy and I'll take a copy as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is your copy.
Okay.
Copy.
Thank you.
Other than that, I would like to thank you once again for the interview.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for having given me the opportunity, Mrs. Dolapo.
Thank you very much.
Glad to hear from you, and I hope to see you or
Okay.
hear from you sometime
Okay,
soon.
thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Have a great day.
You too.